children, welcome to the online science class. So my dear children, how are you all? I hope you are fine and you are safe. So far we have completed up to chapter 6, right? So this is our last chapter. Today we are going to learn. Okay, so within this week we will complete this semester 2. After that we will revise the lessons, and we will revise the one words in the chapters. Okay, so today we are going to learn a new chapter, so take your textbook and take your pencil along with you. Okay, so please attend the Zoom interaction class. I'm saying again and again, in the Zoom interaction class only I'll say one word question or important sentences. I will make you to learn. Okay, so please attend the Zoom interaction class. Okay, so we will move into the lesson. So what's the topic of the lesson mean? Our earth and our moon. Okay, we are going to learn about our earth and our moon. Okay, earth and moon. Okay, so take your textbook and turn to page number 116. Okay, page number 116. Okay, first our solar system. Before earth, we will learn about solar system. Okay, so sun, planets, satellite, asteroid, and so heavenly bodies that together form the solar system. Okay, so in this lesson we are gonna to learn about that, our solar system. Okay, first we will learn about the earth. Okay, first the earth is the third planet from the sun. So earth is the third planet from the sun. Okay, so earth is a unique planet. Unique planet means only one kind there will be there. Okay, it's a unique planet. Why it is unique planet means only earth has water and oxygen. Okay, only earth has water and oxygen. So surface of the earth is covered by 70% of water. Okay, 70% of water and 30% of land. Okay, 70% of water and 30% of land. Okay, so what are the sentence I am marking here? Take your pencil and mark it in your textbook. Okay, so these are useful for your preparation of exam. Okay, so mark it. Okay, so our earth is a unique planet. Why? Our earth contain oxygen and water, and earth is covered by 70% of water and 30% of land. Okay, so think, if the only water surrounded by land, right? So if there is any water earthquake, or if there is tsunami happen, what will we do? The earth is fully covered with water, right? No place to go. So earth is surrounded by the atmosphere with many layers, right? So earth is the earth is also surrounded by atmosphere, right? So there are many layers that protect our earth from the direct sun rays, right? What's that layer named? Ozone, right? So earth is also surrounded by atmosphere with many layers that protect the planet from heat rays of the sun. Okay, then what are the layers of the earth? According to the study of scientists, according to the study of the earth is not a uniform solid sphere. Uniform means all the sides are not in the same shape. Okay, it's not uniform. Okay, so it consists of different layers. Okay, earth is not a uniform solid sphere. Okay, but while we are seeing it look like a sphere, but it's not a uniform, because 70% is covered with water and 30% is land, so it should be irregular. Okay, so the three important layers are crust, mantle, and core. Three layers of the earth. Okay, see, first layer is crust. Inside it is mantle, and then core. The core is divided into two parts: outer core and inner core. So three layers of the earth: crust, mantle, and core. Okay, do you understand up to this much? Okay, so we will discussly about this layers of earth. First one, crust. Crust is the outermost layer of the earth. Okay, outermost layer means the continent, ocean lie in this crust. So the place where we are living that is the crust. Okay, so earth crust is made up of rocks and minerals. Okay, that continent, ocean, then layer, rocks, minerals, so these are present in this earth crust. Okay, so earth crust is mostly made up of rocks, minerals. Okay, so these is the it's the outer layer, right? So that is the crust. Okay, then second one is mantle. Mantle is the layer below the crust. Okay, so it is the thickest layer. Okay, it is the thickest layer of the earth. Its upper part is made up of solid rocks. Okay, its upper part is made up of solid rock and lower part is made up of molten rocks called magma. So magma is present in the mantle layer. During the volcanic eruption, this magma comes out as lava, right? So molten rocks are called magma. So magma is present in the mantle layer. Okay, so mantle make up the 84% of the earth volume. So the earth volume is totally covered by 84% by mantle. Okay, do you understand? Okay, then core. Core is the center part of the earth. Okay, center part of the earth, and it is a very hottest part of the earth. Okay, so core is made up of metals. Okay, nickel and iron. Okay, core is made up of metals, nickel and iron. Okay, do you understand? Okay, then movement of earth. Okay, movement of earth. Earth rotates on its own axis. Own axis means it rotates on its own. Now, okay, so axis means, see, this is axis. It's an imaginary line running from the north pole to the south pole. Okay, that's the center path. With the help of this axis, the earth is rotating. Okay, so it is titled at an angle of 23.5 degree. Okay, so it is tilted at the layer of 23.5, located at the layer of 23.5 degree. Okay, see, it is somewhat sliding 23.5 degree. Do you understand up to this much? Shall we move to the next topic? Yes. Okay, then rotation. Rotation means we are rotating, we are spinning. Okay, so earth spin on its axis, and this movement is called rotation. So earth movement moves on its own, right? It rotates on its own with the help of axis. That movement is called rotation. Okay, so this rotation causes the day and night. Okay, this rotation of earth causes day and night. Okay, so earth takes about 24 hours to rotate. Okay, earth takes about 24 hours to rotate once on its axis. So it takes 24 hours. So only one day is 24 hours. Okay, so it takes 24 hours to rotate a single rotation. Okay, see, this is the earth. Okay, so this is the starting point. Okay, it rotate. After rotation, it comes to this place. Okay, so it takes 24 hours to rotate on their own. Okay, it takes 24 hours to rotate on its own, so that only we are having day and night, so that only one day is 24 hours long. Okay, then since the earth rotates from west to east, okay, the earth rotates from west to east, so that only the earth sun rise in the east and west set in the west. Okay, the earth rotates from west to east, so that only the sun rises from the east and set in the west. Okay, we understand up to this much? Okay, then day and night. Okay, so when the earth rotates, okay, when the earth rotates with the help of this axis, the half portion of the earth faces the sun and get the day light. Okay, and the other side will not get the light, so it is darkness. So that only while there is a day in some continent, there it will be night, right? So that only the day and night will happening. Okay, so place on the earth facing the sun have a daytime, and the place on the other side have the darkness. So this is reason why Britain and America have night time while we are having daytime. Okay, while we are having daytime, the America will have their night time. Okay, then the next topic is revolution. Okay, so revolution means the earth revolve around the sun in its orbit. That movement is called revolution. See, rotation is earth rotating on its own axis. Earth rotates. Okay, it rotates like a ball. Okay, then the earth rotates the sun. That is called rotation. Okay, the earth revolves around the sun in an orbit, in a certain orbit is there. The earth revolves around the orbit. That movement is called revolution. Okay, it revolves around the sun. Okay, so the revolution of earth around the sun on the titled axis caused season. Okay, this revolution caused the change in the season. Okay, to complete one revolution the earth takes 365 days or 1 year. Okay, to complete one revolution it takes 365 days or 1 year. Okay, so there is another imaginary line around the earth called the equator. Okay, there is another one imaginary line around the earth that is called the equator, that is the middle line. Okay, that is the equator. This equator divides the earth into two halves, northern and southern hemisphere. Okay, there is a one line called equator that divides the earth into two halves, northern and southern hemispheres. Okay, then seasons. Okay, if the earth is not revolve around its axis, there will be no season. Okay, earth revolution is the reason why there is a change in season. Okay, when the earth revolves around the sun rays fall directly on the northern hemisphere. Okay, the sun rays directly fall on the northern hemisphere or on the southern hemisphere. Okay, so because of this revolution around the month of June. Okay, so the northern hemisphere receives direct rays of sun. So what's that season? Yeah, summer season. Though around the month of December the southern hemisphere receives the direct rays of sun. Okay, so northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun. That is the reason why northern pole has the winter in December. Okay, do you understand? So northern hemisphere is we people. Okay, so that only there is a change in the season. Okay, summer, winter, autumn, spring, due to this revolution. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so the places around the equator receive 12 hours of sunlight. Okay, so the place where it is near to the equator they experience 12 hours of sunlight. Okay, they experience hot weather. See, this is the sun. It takes 365 days to complete one revolution. Okay, see, when the see the earth start from rotation here. See, it is north and south. When it is here it receives summer. When it come to here, autumn. Here, winter. Then spring. Okay, this is the earth rotation axis. Due to this revolution only there is a change in seasons happens. Okay, do you understand up to this much? Okay, then we are going to learn about the moon. Okay, so moon is the natural satellite of the earth. It is one of the natural satellite. We are sending so many man-made satellites are there, but it's a natural satellite. Okay, it takes 27.3 days to go around the earth. Okay, it takes 27.3 days to around the earth. So the moon does not have its own light due to the reflection of sunlight. It glowing. Okay, there is no water or air in the moon. Okay, then surface of the moon. The surface of the moon is covered by craters. Craters mean deep holes. Okay, deep holes that are formed due to the so many stones are there, right? Asteroids, comets are there in the atmosphere, right? So when this comets atmosphere crash into the moon surface, a deep hole is formed, that is called craters. So craters remain undisturbed on the moon. Undisturbed means if any hole happens means it remains the same. Okay, why means because there is no air or water in the sunlight. If there is air, the soil will fly away by the wind and the craters get closed, right? So if there is no air and water, so that only the craters remain undisturbed. Okay, then next one is phases of the moon. We know that, right? Phases of moon, right? Moon revolves around the earth, right? So according to this, one half of the moon is lit by sunlight. Okay, one half of the moon is lit by sunlight. The moon appears to be of different shape depending, right? The moon and the moon that we are seeing on every day, there will be change in the shapes, right? So why means depending upon the amount of place where the sunlight falls on the moon. Okay, so these changing shapes are called the phases of the moon. Okay, because the moon is rotating the earth, right? So how much rays, how much light did the sun did the moon get from the sun, that only we are seeing in the difference in the shape of the moon. That is called the phases of the moon. Okay, so we cannot be able to see the moon in certain days, right? So that is called new moon. Okay, because the side lit up is away from the earth. Okay, that is called the new moon. Okay, this is the new moon. Then it appears as a thin crescent, right? We can able to see that a thin crescent, we can see that, that is called crescent. Okay, that is called crescent. Then we can able to see the half moon. Then we can see the gibbous moon. Okay, gibbous moon means only small amount will not be able to see. Finally, in the next phase we will see the full moon, right? So then it will change, right? Then the right, first of all, the left portion of the moon moves and the light we can see, and then the right portion of the moon remain to end. Okay, so this is new moon, crescent, half moon, gibbous moon and full moon. Okay, do you understand? Okay, then so these stages are the waxing phase of the moon. Okay, these phases are called as the waxing phases of the moon. After this, the cycle will reverse. The moon appears to gibbous, then half moon, then crescent, then finally a new moon again. So this reverse cycle is called waning phase. Okay, the first phase is called waxing phase and the second reverse phase is called waning phase. Okay, do you understand up to this much? Okay, very good. Okay, so I will send the notes today. Copy it in a notebook. If you have any doubt, we will discuss it in the Zoom interaction class. Okay, or else you can call me or you can text me. Okay, so we will meet in our next class. Until, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.